choose a parasitic flatworm, which goes by the name of Taenia Solium, also better known as the pork tapeworm. So just before we dive in, a fun fact is that it can live in your body for up to 30 plus years. Okay, so moving along. This is how, I have a photo of the tapeworm right here. It's a parasitic flatworm, so here it is. It's super flat, very long. It could grow up to between 2 to 7 meters long in your human intestine. That's where it grows, or that's where it is. So let's dive right into the quick facts. So like I said, it's a parasitic flatworm. The discovery was around 1550 BC in ancient Egyptian texts. That was the first time we've seen anything about the tapeworm pop up. But it was scientifically described by Carl Linnaeus in 1758. The tapeworm is common in Latin America, also Sub-Saharan Africa, and Asia. As I said, it can grow 2 to 7 meters long in the human intestine. And as for the physical appearance, more about the physical appearance of the flat tapeworm is that it has a scolex, which is a head, and it also has suckers and hooks so that it can kind of hook inside of your intestines and stay there and live its 30 plus years in your intestines. It also has a segmented body which contains the eggs. You see the body is in segments if you look closer. You can look it up also if you want to see. So how do we get a tapeworm? So humans can contract tapeworms essentially by eating undercooked pork. And the undercooked pork has cysts in it, and once your body tries to digest it, it gets bad. It goes bad, and then you end up with said tapeworm. So the diseases that it causes, there's 2 types. One is Taeniaceus, goes by the name Taenia Solium, and that is when the adult tapeworm, you consume the adult tapeworm and it's inside of your intestines. The adult tapeworm lives inside of your intestines. The second disease it causes, and sorry if I messed this up, but cystic cysticeriosis, okay, which is larvae spread through the bloodstream, and it forms cysts in muscles and also in the brain. So it can form those cysts in the muscles, eyes, and brain. I'm so sorry I just botched that, but it's a learning process, and I have learned a lot. Just still working on the pronunciation of, the words. Anyway, so how do we treat Taeniaceus? It's treated with anti-parasitic drugs. How do we treat cysticeriosis? It's treated with anti-parasitic drugs also, or if it gets too bad, it's treated with surgery for more severe cases. So how do you know if you have it? How do you know? Some people really do not know. I have that up here in my little facts. Some people do not know that they have a tapeworm. They just literally don't know. But if you feel like you know, or if you feel like you might have one, symptoms to look for is nausea, abdominal pain, weight loss, seizures, muscle lumps, vision changes, and headaches. Okay, so I have a little quick diagram here about, just quick facts, other quick facts. What is a tapeworm infection? Tapeworm infections are caused by poor sanitation and undercooked meat. Tapeworms are parasitic flatworms that infect the digestive system. Diagnosis includes stool tests and checking for eggs. The infection is treated with anti-parasitic drugs. So yes, if you feel like you have a tapeworm and you want to go check, you would have to give a stool sample to your doctor and they will test it for eggs, and then you'll know. But just to wrap everything up about the pork tapeworm is that it comes from, I put a little, I thought it was a funny joke, from bacon to humans, so from pork to humans. You need to drink clean water because you can also contract it from dirty water, which goes into the poor hygiene part. Make sure you cook all of your pork and other foods to the recommended temperatures, but pork is 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure you wash your hands, especially after using the bathroom. Here again, many people can live with it and not even know. So yes, I hope everyone or whoever watches this enjoyed my mini presentation on the pork tapeworm.